Hey, you guys. Yes, it's me again. I want to tell you guys a great tip. A great find, you guys. You know, we always love when we're able to get really good deals on items. And this doesn't even take a coupon, it just takes a little bit of brains, a little bit of creativity. A couple of dollars to go to the Dollar Tree or whatever, get some nice tissue paper, devify it up, glam it up, and I'm gonna tell y'all this is a great find. You can get this in any town, so it doesn't take you just living in my state to actually do this. Okay, and it's definitely thinking outside the box, which you all know I love to do. So I was in the store, and the cigar store actually. Why was you in the cigar store, Kiana? You sure don't smoke. Well, what I wanted to do was get Daddy some nice cigars for the men at Thanksgiving. Okay, so when his friends or whatever come over, then they'll be able to have, after, you know, while the game is going on or after they already eaten and laying back scratching and all that. I wanted to go ahead and get some nice cigars for him and his friends. So, I'm talking about some nice ones, right? So I went to the actual cigar store. Okay. So I went to the cigar store and I got these. Okay. Now these are not cheap. Okay, so it's not cheap. They $6.60 a piece. Okay. So I bought, I don't want it to seem like bragging or nothing like this. So I bought something, right? Alright, so the thing is that I was just enjoying how all the cigars were in some really pretty boxes. And these are not your boxes. Back in the day, you remember those little cardboard boxes that literally were cardboard? They were hard, but they were cardboard. These were solid wood boxes, okay? Thick, nice wood. And it usually had a slate piece of wood inside, okay? And what that does is it does something. It keeps the cigars fresh, if you know anything about cigars and stuff like that. So the thing is that these are nice boxes, and I was looking, and I was like, they take so much time with these boxes. They're so beautiful. Okay, I mean, beautiful boxes. So, and all of them were like this. So, me being the person I am, and being that they usually sell them, it's very rarely people go in there and buy a whole box of cigars. So they usually buy like a few. Now this came 25 in a box, so usually people go buy like a few, like five or whatever. But since it's a event, I went ahead and did that. So the thing is that these boxes, I was like, wonder what they do with them after it's all said and done, after they're emptied. So, me being the person I am, and since I was already spending a couple of dollars, I figured, why not get something extra out the deal? I asked the man, I said, do y'all have any extra spare boxes? Do you know this man turned around and said, we throw them away all the time. You heard me. We throw these beautiful boxes away all the time. When he told me that, I said, how many do you have right now? Hello. The man came out, literally he told me I can go behind in the behind the door and look at them. That's how many he had. Do you know that this man had about 100 or 200 boxes just sitting there wanting to go in the trash? I took as many as I could. You guys. I just have to show y'all. I mean, they're all shapes and sizes, you guys. And come to find out, for my subscribers, I said, well, I want to know if you can do this in every. Look how beautiful they are, y'all. And these were just for $247. But anyway, I was like, how many? Do y'all do this in every state, or they say they have to throw them away because they don't have the storage to store them, so they just throw them away. Y'all, when I show y'all these beautiful boxes, and again, they're solid wood, I was like, oh my god. So my mind just automatically, look how nice. My mind, and this is removable, you guys. So my mind just automatically clicked and thought about, you could use these beautiful boxes and put some color coordinating tissue paper inside and use this for cookies, making bath sets for Christmas. This is just a great deal, a great idea. Because you could just put some, just buy some tissue paper from the Dollar Tree or Party City or whatever. Buy it in bulk, shred it, lay it, all in here in the inside the box, and just lay some nice candles and some lotion and stuff like that, and you made a beautiful gift for somebody, and it didn't cost you anything. And these are solid wood boxes. Another great idea I just came up with was you can use these as makeup storage boxes. You can also use them in your home, throughout your home. And they are just totally beautiful, you guys. I mean, they have, like, this one says vanilla, so I would do like a vanilla theme inside of here. And some of them open up really pretty, like different shapes I'm going to show you. But I would do like vanilla candles and some vanilla body wash and put it in here. It's just, these are just so nice, you guys. Literally, I have probably, and this is one of the ones I told you that opens up really pretty. Literally, you guys, these, I have probably about 60 of them. Yes, I have about 60 because I figure I can give my neighbors their gifts in them. I can send off gifts for you guys. Packaging, like little giveaways I do. I can put them inside here and make them look really pretty. So you guys, think outside the box. This does not cost you anything. If you have, and everybody does have, a cigar store in their town, go there and ask them, do they have any spare boxes, you guys, because they always have them. They basically have to throw them away, you guys. This is another one. They have to throw them away, you guys. And this one even has ribbon on it. You guys, I'm telling you, it's just a wonderful find. Look how they not only did the outside, but the inside. And you could put a really nice, expensive green candle in here and have this ribbon around it, and have some gold to bring out the other colors, some gold shredded tissue paper in here. You guys, I'm just telling you that this is just a great find, a great idea, a great way for you to be able to have cookies, to give them to people for the holidays, having, gifts for your co-workers. Again, these items are free in every town, because the value for them is to actually make money off of the cigars. Cigars usually at a cigar store is not going to be cheap, so they don't care about the box once the cigars are sold. You can't really get a really good cigar for under $100 for the whole box. So once they've made $100 off of you, they could care less about the little box. So they throw them away, and they don't have space to store them. That's just, they don't. So I'm telling you guys, this is a great deal, a great find. Give me that green one, baby. This is a really pretty green one, you guys, that have like mint greens, and just think outside the box. You can even put it in your own, using these for like your own linen closet, and have like extra soaps in here. And that way when people come over and, need some soap or something, they have actually this beautiful container that has all of your soaps. And they don't have to be anything extra special, but just some bar soaps in here. Put it underneath your zinc, and keep your soaps in this. And just stack several different things up. Some with little, little lotions, trial size lotions, or one with, and just separate it. But it's just, I just think outside the box. I like to have my home a certain way. I like to have great little niches throughout my home that people it's unexpected, and when they see it, they're like, oh, they don't even say anything, but trust me, people notice every little detail. If I was to give my husband something, just for no reason, put in something like that. It could be just something small. It could be, it could be just, like I said, a few cigars. You don't have to buy a whole case of cigars. Put some tissue paper you know, put some tissue paper in here, color coordinate it, put a couple of cigars in there and lay it in there. Um, Tape it maybe so it won't be shifting in there. And trust me, it's a high impact gift. Trust me, with very little money and very little time. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. Make sure you go to your local cigar store, ask them, call them, even if you don't want to spend the gas. Just call them and say, "Hey, I was just calling to find out if you guys had any spare cigar boxes. They're going to be free. Why not take them and use them for all kinds of creative ideas, you guys?" I love you so much. Tune in for the next vid. Be blessed.